Get ready to drive. What do you look for? Purse? Check. Car keys? Check. The kids? Check. What about duct tape or kitty litter? Keep watching to learn about the must-have car essentials you should add to your checklist. If you are a first-time driver, you'll learn how to be savvy on the roads. If you are a car veteran, you'll learn a few cool hacks. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on notifications to join us on the bright side of life. Number 11. Jumper cables. Maybe your car has never stopped running in the middle of traffic during the busiest time of day. If so, you're lucky. New drivers might not know how jumper cables can get you out of trouble. When the car you trusted to take you from point A to point B won't start, you'll want them by your side, especially if you're not at home. With jumper cables, any good-natured passerby can come to your aid and jumpstart your car's battery, allowing you to head home or drive your car to a mechanic. Now you won't have to call your spouse for help, have them excuse themselves from work, and drive all the way to you. With jumper cables, you can exclaim William Ernest Henley's words, "I am the captain of my fate. I am the master of my soul." Number 10. Duct tape. Duct tape is one of those things you don't know you need until something happens. It's there for all the odd things that can happen to your car that you couldn't have foreseen. If you accidentally drive up to the curb and the plastic flap under your car comes halfway off, what can you do? You can't detach it or reattach it, and there's no mechanic close by. Duct tape it. If you hit debris, your bumper might come loose. What do? Duct tape it. Sometimes parts come loose from outside the car, and duct tape will be there to help until you can take your car to the repair shop. Number 9. Ice scraper. If you are moving to a location that sees frigid temperatures, you might not know how essential an ice scraper is. This plastic tool might not add to the elegance of your car, but it will become your best friend come winter. An ice scraper is meant to be inside the car, somewhere easily accessible. Keeping it in your house, scraping the ice from your car in the morning, and putting it back in your house isn't a good idea. Even if you leave home with clear windows, your car can always get covered in snow later. You don't want to be removing ice from your windshield with your gloved hands. Every car in your household should have its own ice scraper. An upside is that they tend to be fairly cheap and come in different sizes to suit your needs. Number 8. First aid kit. Hopefully, you'll never get into a car accident and be forced to use the first aid kit, but there might be other situations where it comes in handy. If you have children in the car who like to play rough, one of them might get hurt while you drive. If you're driving and witness an accident, you can help out with a first aid kit. Whatever size kit you buy, it should have bandages, gauze, antiseptic cream, adhesive tape, and scissors. You can also have fun making your own first aid kit. It might sound unnecessary, but think about it. If one of your passengers gets hurt and starts bleeding, it'll be much easier to reach into your glove compartment than find the location of a pharmacy on your phone and then drive all the way there. Number 7. Flashlight. Nowadays, almost all smartphones come with a flashlight app, but not everyone has a smartphone. In a pinch, you shouldn't depend on your phone anyway. If you get lost on an unlit road, your phone's battery should be used for calling help or figuring out your location. Don't drain your battery by using the flashlight app. Buy a small flashlight and keep it in your glove compartment. When your phone is dead and you're in a creepy town trying to find your way to a motel, like something out of the Twilight Zone, you'll be happy you have your flashlight with you. Number 6. Escape tool. A car's supposed to keep you safe. However, if reality is anything like the movies, a car can become a trap, especially where there's water involved. You might have seen this in the movies, or maybe it's a reoccurring nightmare. You are driving on a lovely morning with the sea at your side when, BAM! A small animal jumps into the road and you veer off the pier and plunge into the water. As your car is engulfed by water, you try to escape, but the seatbelt won't budge and the car doors and windows won't open. If you have an escape tool, there's nothing to worry about. There are a lot of escape tools that have a blade to cut a seatbelt. They are also designed to break the windows of the car. You might never have to use it, but if you ever need to escape from your car, you'll be glad you have it. Number 5. Garbage bag. You might think nothing horrible will happen if you don't carry a garbage bag, but define horrible. Would it be horrible if your newborn baby had a big accident in his diaper in the back seat and you had nowhere to place the trash and contain the smell? Probably. What if someone gets nauseous and sick in your car? The handy garbage bag will be a sick bag to save your nostrils and your car's upholstery. It's even handy for more mundane occasions. Maybe you just have too much trash lying around or want your car to be tidier. Instead of stuffing it all in the glove compartment, stuff it in the trash bag. Because you would never litter, right? Number 4. Hazard triangle. These aren't just for big trucks or commercial vehicles. Everyone should have a hazard triangle. You want to use it if your car breaks down on a dark road or if your car stops on a dangerous curve that won't allow the cars behind you to see you until the last minute. How are you going to let them know you're there? Standing in the middle of the road waving your arms might not be the best idea, but a hazard triangle will do the trick. Even if your car is unlikely to break down, you don't know what road conditions you'll face. You might have to stop because there's a lot of traffic or there might be an accident. Depending on the shape of the road, your blinkers might not give the driver behind you enough of a heads up not to crash into you, but a hazard triangle can. Number 3. Blanket. A blanket won't just make you feel more comfortable during cold winter days. It can also be vital in saving your life in certain situations. If you get caught in a severe snowstorm in your car and your car is stuck in the snow, you know you won't be able to keep your car's heat running non-stop. A blanket can help balance your body temperature and make it more difficult for hypothermia to set in. There are also electric car blankets that can be useful if you're transporting someone who is sick or just for comfort during long trips in winter. And if you want to have an impromptu picnic, there's one less thing to worry about. Number 2. Spare tire or Plan B. What's your plan if you get a flat tire? Do you know how to replace one? You'll call AAA? No AAA? Okay, will you call your friend for help who's an hour away? Having a spare tire is a must, but if you have one and don't know how to use it, you can see how that's slightly problematic. In that case, YouTube do-it-yourself videos can help. If you don't have one at all, you can use a tire sealer. They can fill up your car's tire with a chemical sealing agent which will have you back on the road in less than 10 minutes. Just remember that this is a temporary fix, and you should head straight to the repair shop. Number 1. Kitty litter. Besides reminding you of your lovely cat at home or making you wish you were a cat owner, kitty litter can help you get your car unstuck from the snow. Maybe you overestimated your car's wheels and drove straight into a snowy field only to find yourself stuck. Kitty litter to the rescue! It'll save you from standing outside the car, trying to push it to safety with no avail, or calling an expensive towing company. Just pour a bunch of kitty litter by your tires, particularly the ones that seem to be struggling. The kitty litter will add enough traction to your wheels to set you free. So tell us, Brightsiders, what intriguing things do you keep in your car? Let us know in the comments section. Don't forget to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe to stay on the bright side.